Hey y'all, it's me, Kevvie. Yeah, subscribe to Bae Le Stray's YouTube channel.
Hey everybody, it's me, Bae Le Stray. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing Drag Race Holland Season 1, Episode 3. But we're not going to do it alone. We have a very special guest, Kevvie from Camp Wannakiki. So make sure you stay till the end of the review for that. And if you want to see more content like this, remember to subscribe. So my merch is going to be linked down in the description box below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So we get back to the workroom and Abby OMG is mad at Jeannie Jacques because she gave unsolicited advice about her makeup. And what I noticed last episode about Jeannie Jacques is that she's gonna have an opinion about everything. So then it's the next day in the workroom and Fred comes in and announces that they're gonna play Queen's Day games. So they get in quick drag, like super duper quick drag, like not even 10 minutes quick drag. So their first challenge is they're blindfolded, they have to eat bread. Like,
I love bread.
And if I'm not mistaken, Megan Strongborn is making bread because Strongborn means sweet bread. So making sweet bread is what her name is a pun for. The more you know. And the second challenge is, so they have a string with a nail attached to it, attached to their back end, and they're all like backs towards each other trying to make that nail into a little bottle. So yeah, you could just imagine what was going on. And then the last game was jumping in potato sacks and they were getting potatoes thrown at them. So Madam and Senator Jean win. That means they're gonna be team captains for their challenge, which is like Sex in the City, like Real Housewives drama. But that also means we're not gonna get a Madam Madness pick last sad storyline again. Here's
not funny. Get out if you're gonna continue to laugh and make fun of me. I'm tired of it.
So Madam chooses Jeannie Jacques, Abby and Megan, and Senator Jean chooses Mama and Envy and gets stuck with Chelsea. So they do the challenge and they actually have a finish edit, so we'll just talk about the finish edit. And while they're getting ready, Chelsea's just kind of talking about how she was fluid, and Envy kind of expresses that she was disowned by her family for being gay. And Jeannie Jacques said, Juno Birch, Google it, because Madam Madness is jocking her swag. So we'll go ahead and jump into the runway and then talk about the challenge. So first up on the runway was Mama Queen, and she was serving Marijuana Goddess, and I loved it. Like, you know, I love a good 420 moment.
Because if it ain't green, I'm not interested, okay?
And not only that, but she was serving body. And then next up was Envy. And when Envy walked out as a cloud, I wasn't too impressed. But when she ripped it away, I was like, okay, like that's the Envy Peru I know. She was serving face, she was serving body. And then there was Jeannie Jacques, and that mug was beat, but that dress was awful. Like, I don't know what she thought she was doing with that, but she didn't do anything with that. And then there was Abby, oh my god, and we've all seen this look, but I don't think it was executed like to the degrees we've seen, so I'm really not a fan. Then Chelsea Boy really sold it on the runway that she was in a windstorm, in a fashion windstorm. Like, I was there, I was in the fantasy. And then Megan came out and she was everything the Donald Duck book was that I've been talking about. So I mean, I was a fan. Jean, and like, I didn't know she was gonna serve us fashion like that. I was a living 100%, like, oh my god. And then there was Madam Madness, and she executed that look a lot better than I thought she was going to. But overall, great concept. Juno Birch doesn't own cows. Doja Cat does. Alright, so let's go ahead and discuss the challenge. For the most part, Madame's team was a little lackluster. Madame was one of the best people on her team, and she wasn't that great of a standout herself. Megan was bad, like straight up, but Jeannie Jacques was on point and she looked good. Like, she didn't look like her normal self. And for Abby, all I really remember is that white eyeliner under her eye. Like, but just like the last time, I feel like one team was really bad and the other team was really good, and Synergy's team was really good. Chelsea was probably the worst on the team. Envy Peru just wanted to grope the pit crew member. Mama Queen was selling us sex, like, and she was selling us character the whole time. I believed every moment. And then Synergy, of course, was a star. I didn't expect anything less. Alright, so the winner of tonight's episode was Mama Queen. And the bottom two were OMG Abby and Megan. They were both really good, but because Megan has been in the bottom so much, I'm sure they just wanted to see what else Abby had. Because I feel like Megan's been a little freezing up during this whole competition. But those are my thoughts on this episode. Let's go ahead and get Kevvie's thoughts on tonight's episode.
Woo! Hi.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing so good. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous, just as great as you look.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yes, and speaking of fabulous queens, there is so many on Drag Race Holland. Did anything stick out to you in tonight's episode?
Yeah, of course. Well, the first thing that stood out to me was RuPaul's fucking nose. Fuck is that? I'm allowed to curse, right? RuPaul's paint looks good for the most part, but that tip of her nose looks like a pimple. And anytime she's on screen, I just want to pop it. It's so bad.
Yes, would you say she's your stray of the week, or would you say there was a worse look on the runway for this season, or for this episode?
Oh my gosh. The runway this week was pretty cool. Not as good as maybe the first or the second episode, but it was good. One that I just absolutely hated was Janae. That fucking clear whatever the shit that was with the blue hair. Like, the only thing okay about it was the blue hair, and then just this nothing.
Yes, that mug and hair was perfect, and then she was just wearing clear cellophane all over her body.
That was not the look.
Who was your favorite look out of everybody's tonight? Who would you say your top bae was?
Honestly, my top bae was Megan. Like, yeah, she went home and I guess the judges didn't like her look all that much, but I thought it was so fun and camp and just the perfect amount of too much. I loved like the flower pants and then the windmills on her tits. It was perfection to me.
Yes, it was the perfect amount of drag. And everybody is bringing it. Who do you see as your top three as of right now, if you could call it?
Yes. My top three right now would be Chelsea, Mama, and Sergine. I think the three of them really have what it takes to go all the way.
Yes, I would really like to see what they bring. Those are some of my favorite girls as well. Is there anything that we haven't got to talk about today that you want to mention?
Sure. Well, I have, in addition to doing drag and all that, I have been editing videos. I've been doing video editing for over a decade now. I have a lot of experience from that, starting with making lip sync music videos with my friends in high school. So like this COVID drag is like kind of like made for me almost. And recently I've started offering my video editing services for people wanting to make digital drag videos or any sort of videos for that matter. I'm available for your video editing needs.
Yes, well, we'll definitely hit you up if we need anything and let everybody know where they can find you at.
Yes, I am on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube and everywhere. My social medias are always the same. It's Say Kevvie, CESTKEVVIE.
Amazing. Well, we'll go and follow your social media accounts. It's been a pleasure talking to you tonight.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for coming, and you have yourself a great night.
You too. Mwah.
Oh my god, Kevvie, thank you so much for coming. Thank you guys, everybody, so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and turn on notifications and all that other YouTube stuff. So, bye, bae.